Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. She go get the money. Then she clean the money. Then she flip the money. She clever with the money. Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. Definition of a bad. She go get the money. Then she clean the money.
Hi guys, my name is Dior. I am a rapper, songwriter, business owner, and mentor. So I'm around a lot of people all day, every day. And everyone's asking me like, yo, tell me about your weight loss journey. Like, we've just witnessed it and we want to know, like, what is your secret? Well, I'm making this video because there is no secret. There's no special gimmicks, no special games. Simply, I just had weight loss surgery. I had the gastric sleeve about 2 years ago from now, back in March 2018. So I've already went through the recovery stage. I've already went through, getting back on foods and things of that nature. So I'm 2 years out. I've lost a little over 100 pounds. I still have a little more to go just to get to my own goal. But I am on my way. But I wanted to make this video just to kind of go over some things that were myths, that were just things that I didn't know before surgery for you. So let's rewind back to March 2018. I am fresh out of surgery and I am on liquids. Obviously, you're like, you don't want to do the surgery because it's liquids, but trust me, it was okay. It wasn't as bad. And also remember, you're going to lose your most weight fresh out of surgery while you're on liquids. So don't be so eager to go back to eating. Make sure you listen to your body. For me, it took me twice the amount of time to get back on foods. So they tell you you're going to be on liquids 3 to 4 weeks. I was on liquids more like 7 to 8 just because I wasn't interested in eating. Eating was like, horrible. I didn't like food. I didn't like smelling food. Didn't like hearing somebody cooking food. You couldn't bring food around me. I did not like food. It just was like, no, I don't want it, and then it would hurt, and it was just, my stomach didn't like it. I just was like, okay, I need a little longer, which was okay. My doctor kind of walked me through it. I, of course, had some other issues going on in my stomach when I had surgery. So my time for liquids was going to be longer anyway. So that was to be expected. But just make sure you take your time on liquids, because like I said, you're going to lose your most weight during your time on liquids. So take it from someone who's 2 years out. You're never going to lose that much weight the way you're going to lose them on liquids, okay? So just embrace it. Definitely go to get you some right protein shakes. Make sure you stay by the guidelines of less than 5 grams of sugar and things of that. It'll really, really help. Now, one thing I will say about the protein shake is the protein shakes that I was on before surgery were not the ones I could be on after. Before surgery, I could do some milk-based protein shakes. Like Premier Protein was my favorite. Like the banana, the vanilla. You can find it in Walmart, Costco, places like that. But after surgery, milk is no longer my best friend. So Premier Protein does offer a protein shake that is just no dairy in it. I've only been able to find it on Amazon, so if you find it somewhere else, please let me know. But I only found it on Amazon. A little more pricier, but definitely worth it. The only other one that's not milk-based is like Isopure. If you haven't heard of that, you can find it like GNC or like 24-Hour Fitness, but they're a little more expensive. So those are the two shakes that I really kind of stuck with. But of course, after surgery, you're going to want to get some water and go to sleep. That's all you're going to want to do. But it's going to be okay. So that's my number one, is eating again after surgery. Make sure you embrace your liquids. It's going to kind of be your best friend as far as your weight loss journey, okay? Number 2 is drinking and eating at the same time. Now, this one was the one I was like, they lying. They lying. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Like, there's no possible way. You're not going to be able to eat and drink after surgery. Not at the same time. So, I'm telling you the truth. Don't think they're lying like I did, because they're not lying. Now, There are some ways around it though. But once again, you have to take your time to get there. So if you're already at the point where you're eating and you're like, okay, at what point am I going to be able to even drink even close to time? Is going to be a lot later we're talking about close to like the year mark, right? So this is for you guys who are out there and already months out. Now they tell you to wait about 30 to 45 minutes. If you're like me, I had to wait 45, maybe sometimes even an hour. So if that happens, don't worry, nothing's wrong. It's just your stomach is taking longer to digest. So just give it some time. Now, with that being said, after surgery, you have to take a lot of vitamins. I'm on the pills, the pill vitamins or multivitamins, right? You have to take them with some water. Not only that, I discovered you need to eat soon after you take your vitamins. Obviously, trust me, it's like death. I will say death a lot in this video. Death. That is death. So, the trick is to drink before you eat. But you can't eat before you drink. Get it? So, take your vitamins with some water, or some sugar-free juice, whatever you're taking your vitamins with, then eat. But of course, then after you eat, you have to wait some time to get, settled in order for you to drink again. Okay? This really comes to play and really destroyed my life because I like to go out and turn up. So I realized before I go to the club, I gotta eat, because by the time I get to the club, hopefully I'll be, nice and settled, and I can just drink my butt off. But I can't eat and drink in the club most of the time because you may not be there for too long. Now, if you're gonna be there for a while, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have me some wings or whatever, that I eat, and then try to have a drink. But for the most part, you can't eat and drink at the same time, except what I told you: drink and then eat. All right, that's the new trick. That's number 2. Now number 3, straw. Now, this is another thing they told me I would never be able to do, is drink out of a straw. Now, I, like some of you, went and looked for videos of people to give me some advice. Like, is this for real? Or can I just play with the game a little bit? I found out I can play with the game a little bit. All right. Now, there's a trick to it though. Now, when you first start to try to drink out of a straw, it will hurt. It will feel like death. Pretty positive. So if you wanted to, you would need to start off with maybe a bigger straw, like the smoothie straw, with some water and start to sip it. Take your time though. But if you're like me, once you get dedicated to something, you're dedicated, then it will eventually start to not hurt as much. And it'll get easier and easier, and then you're going to be able to go to the smaller and smaller straws. 2 years out, I can drink out of a straw, no problem. It doesn't hurt. However, I'm mainly only drinking water out of a straw. So I only wanted that because, you may got some lipstick. I want your lips to be popping. You don't want to be, getting it all on the glass. And, nowadays we have the corona. So you may not want to put your mouth on the glass. And you want to drink out of a straw. So it is possible. It's possible. Now, everyone's different. It may take longer. It did take me a few months to get acclimated to the straw. It wasn't overnight. It definitely wasn't a quick thing. It was a gradual thing. Okay? So don't think it was at all. But once again, start with the big straws and work your way down to little straws. Don't be trying to start with no cocktail straw. Baby, what you doing? Where you going? Nowhere. All right? But in pain and in the bed. And that's what you don't want to be. All right? Now, number 4. Number 4 for some people may be the most disgusting. However, you can't get around it. It's the burping. You're going to burp all day and night. Like there's nothing you can do. You're going to take a sip, you're going to burp. If you eat, you're going to burp. So if you, are going through surgery and you have a significant other, your boo thing, your bae, let them know that it is something you can't change. You're going to have to burp. And then, if they don't like that and they just I can't deal with your burping, they didn't love you anyway. Okay? But yeah, you're going to burp. Every hour. Even when you're not drinking, you're going to burp. It's just that airway, I guess, or whatever it is. It just, the air, once it goes down, it has to come back up. And it's going to come back up if you try. to not burp. You're going to feel death. I'm making this video so you don't have to feel the death, okay? That is the death feeling of trying to hold in your burp and not let it out. And even if you lay down and you didn't let that burp out, baby, you're going to have to sit up and let that burp out, because it's gone. That stomach going to tell you not going to be able to breathe unless you burp. Number five for a lot of people is the hardest part about life after surgery. It is sugar. If you are a heavy sugar person before surgery, this will be very difficult for you. If you're not, it may not. However, this is why I'm making this video. So if you're one of those people who haven't had surgery yet and you're watching this to get more information, the easiest transition you can do is be prepared, right? Start early. So when I say sugar, I mean juice, stuff like that. I'm not even going to talk about soda, because soda should have been gone. If you ever tried to lose weight, obviously soda should have been the first thing you eliminated. Like, I don't know why you're here if you're still drinking soda trying to lose weight. Not going to happen. Now, I was more of a juice drinker. I like juice. So I switched over to like Crystal Light and sugar-free juices. There are some great juices out there that, trust me, are going to taste just as sweet as any other juice. Something recently I found and I love is the Minute Maid 5-calorie juice. Really low sugar, and I like the pink lemonade. It's amazing. It tastes just like lemonade, like, well, I shouldn't say it tastes like it is lemonade, but it just don't have the sugar. So it tastes pretty good. The other close thing you can get to juice is Crystal Light. There's a few flavors that I like, so you find what you like. Try all of them. But embrace those things. Those are the things that are going to help you to keep your weight off and also make you feel better. Sugar will make you feel like you on a rush, like you a little kid, you hyped up. Like, it don't take much. Don't have some sugar and try to like go to sleep or something. You gonna be up. But you're gonna process sugar a lot differently after surgery. It's just not gonna make you feel the same. It may make you feel antsy. It may even make you get a tummy ache. Sugar is not your best friend after surgery, okay? And it really shouldn't be your best friend before surgery, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting the surgery, right? But stick to those low calorie, sugar free. Always read the back. Anything you eat or drink, it should be less than 5 grams of sugar. Anything over that, you're killing yourself. Like, you're killing yourself. I'm just letting you know, you're killing yourself. Don't do it. Now, last but not least, this is actually the most important thing, and this is like literally the most beneficial advice I can give to anyone. Not just someone trying to lose weight, but just trying to have a healthy lifestyle, right? Some of y'all gonna be mad right now. Like, y'all finna like cut me off when I say this. But it's gonna help you. Fast food. Don't eat fast food. Before surgery, most of your doctors will give you requirements that are, I think it's pretty the same across the board. Before surgery, you can't gain weight. You can stay the same or you could lose, but you can't gain weight. Well, some of you are like, how do I do that? I found a way to do that, which was to not eat fast food. Before surgery, I literally stopped eating fast food the 2 weeks leading up to surgery. Not only did I feel lighter and I felt more healthier, but I was so much more ready to go into surgery, right? Then after surgery, it took me months. When I say months, it was months before I was even somewhat comfortable with eating something from a fast food restaurant, or even just a restaurant, period. Your new best friend is to cook. Cook, cook, cook. Cook everything. If it didn't come from you, don't eat it. After surgery, you should not be eating from anyone. I don't care if it's a 5-star restaurant. If it's $100 steak, don't eat it. All right? Go to the grocery store and get you some food to cook. Now, I know you probably like, go, bro. I don't cook. I don't even like to cook. I don't even like to be in the kitchen. Cool. Get you a friend. Get you a boo. Or get you a significant parent. If you ain't got a parent that's in your vicinity, Get you somebody who finna adopt you. All right? They tell you this even before surgery. You need your team, your support system. All right? So you should already have had that. So if you can't cook and you can't get in the kitchen, get you somebody who can meal prep you some meals. There's a lot of people now who meal prep and sell them. I do occasionally, just because people are like, yo, I want to taste that, and hook me up, because I keep my own meal prep. I do my own meal prepping. So just get somebody to do your food, but cook everything. And when I tell you that, it's the best thing I can just give anyone. Like, you're gonna feel healthier, you're gonna feel lighter. You can also control what goes in it. All right? People think, oh, this is a nice restaurant, they don't have bad stuff in it. They do. Like sodium and all cholesterol, all that extra stuff, salt, all that stuff is real, y'all. Like, seriously. And I don't know about you, but even like McDonald's, like that whole leaving that French fry in your car for 2 weeks and it does nothing to it is real. There's a reason for that. There's no reason why food should do that, right? I'm trying to tell you. Cook everything. Get you some stuff that's really easy. Anybody can go get a pack of chicken breast. And nowadays, the grocery store is so easy. You can get you a pack of marinade. You ain't even got to add nothing to it. Get you some chicken breast, get you a marinade, put it together, put it in the oven, boom, you got a meal. Then they got the steamable vegetables. You really ain't got to do nothing to them. You just put them in a microwave and you're done. You got a whole meal right there. Embrace that part. Seriously. And if you have a significant other, start cooking stuff together. You know what I mean? Make it a couple's night. Like, really just embrace it. All right? Now, I am saying that to also say, for those of you who are going to have surgery, who live in a home where everybody not about to go through the surgery, so therefore their mindset for the day and their meals are different than yours, you're going to have to toughen up. That's not an excuse not to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Get you your own corner in the refrigerator. Get you some real friends. If you ain't got some real friends, you know what I'm saying, you can message me and I can talk you through it. We gonna get it together. If I gotta make you a video on how to cook, you know what I'm saying, Chef Boyardee it, that's what we gotta do. One thing I will say is the VSG community is very embracing. Like, I found people on Instagram, I found people on YouTube, and they are just like open arms. Like, I had people I would send a message right back. I mean, I'm talking thousands of followers and would still reply to me. So, it's definitely people out here that can help you, that can support you. So just make sure, you reach out. That's all I'm saying. Just reach out. You can't reach out and touch because of Corona, but you can send a message. Okay? I just want to make sure I tell everyone to stay encouraged. Weight loss journey for me has literally saved my life. But just know it's not going to be easy, but it's definitely worth the journey, okay? And don't think that having weight loss surgery is going to be the easy way out, because it's not. It's going to take some work. It is a life-changing surgery. It's a lot. But if you do the work and you do what you're supposed to do, it'll work for you. All right? Once again, my name is Dior. Please post any questions that you have below the video, of course, because I would like to do some more videos. And of course, I'm down to just answer questions. Like, that's really what it's all about. Whatever questions you have, either you're about to go to surgery, you're thinking about surgery, or you're a few months out, you're like, yo, this and this is happening, send me a question and I got you. Like, me and you was never part. Hey, I don't know that. Bye, y'all.